Big Ward is right. I'm subscribed to this guy, and oh y'all, I'm wearing these sunglasses because of my eye red. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm tired, so I'm wearing the glasses. But I'm subscribed to this guy called Big Ward, y'all. Big Ward, the genius, and he talks a lot about relationships and difficulty dealing, being with a female, the heartaches and pains that is going to be caused. That is going to be the heartaches and pains involved being in a relationship. You know, dealing with women, right? And he said something that I was like, he said something, and I was like, damn. My woman said the same thing to me, bro. The exact same thing. And when I heard him say that, I kind of was spooked out a little bit. I was spooked out because I'm like, damn, do all women think alike? I mean, do all women have this big universal this big universal pool of consciousness where they just pull from? Like when they need, like when they thinking, like when they need inspiration or whatever. This big universal, I just picture a big universal pool of consciousness that all women just grab from and start talking from this pool of consciousness. And that's why they all sound alike, right? Because Big Ward said his girl told him when she left him, when she wanted to break up with him, she told him, I love you, but I'm not in love. First of all, she said, I'm not happy. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And I was like, when I first heard him say that, I'm like, holy shit. I thought I was in the Twilight Zone because my ex told me the exact same shit. She told me the exact same shit. And I was spooked out. I'm listening to Big Ward say this, and I'm like, oh my fucking God. What the fuck? This shit's spooky, bro. I'm looking around like this shit's spooky around this motherfucker. This shit is spooky around this mug. My girl told me the exact same thing, bro. Verbatim, bro. Verbatim. However you say that word. Verbatim, whatever. She told me the exact same, I love you. And that's this when I thought everything was going good. Now I'm not saying she the bad guy because we had a rocky relationship. I'm leaving her, she leaving me, I'm leaving her, she leaving me, I'm leaving. So it's not just she the bad guy. This was her time to leave me when I'm thinking everything good. And I think he had the same situation where he thought everything was good. And one day she just coming out, I'm not happy. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And I don't even want to think about what else he said because everything was going. I don't want to think about it was somebody else she wanted. Somebody else she wanted to give a try. I don't even want to think about that part. I hope, because I asked her, is it somebody else? She swore, no, it ain't nobody else. But just like Big Ward said, yeah, it was somebody else. Big Ward said, yeah, it was somebody else. She was looking at. I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to believe that. Bruh. This was long years ago, y'all. And after that, we got back together, but it never worked out. It never worked out, man. It never worked out. I think we got back together probably like two more times after that. Never worked out with that girl. But do all women think alike? Do all y'all think alike? I'm not happy. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I got that same exact speech, bro. What the fuck going on? What y'all drinking the same water or something? You know? Like I said, they all pulling from that universal pool of consciousness to all think alike. They gotta be all, it gotta be just women just clone. It's just like y'all. If it's just like y'all clone to think alike. Pulling from that big pool of consciousness, saying the same thing, thinking the same way. It's almost like robots. Almost like human beings are robots. A cookie cutter little programs. Yeah, let's call it programs. It's like we are programmed to think a certain type of way. That's why we all think alike. That's why a lot of us think alike. We programmed to think alike. That's why it goes into the mind of being police officers. Like, who the fuck would want to really be a police officer? It gotta be some programming going on in our consciousness. It gotta be some programming. Okay, you're gonna want to be a police officer. It's just like designing a video game. You got a certain type of people. Like I said, you got a video game. You got your teachers in the video game. They programmed to be teachers. You got your sports athletes in the video game. They programmed to be athletes. You got your janitors. They programmed to be janitors. You got your police officers. They programmed to be police. It's almost like that's how the real world is. We all are programmed to be certain types of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ain't really got no freedom. Not freedom, but we really ain't got no free will. We really ain't got no free will. We all are programmed to think we have free will. We really don't. That's why society is. You look at, you just go outside. You look at our society. That's why our society. It looks like a video game. You know what I mean? And it's like women are designed to think alike. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Wow, that's crazy. How many of you guys have heard that same speech from your woman? I'm not happy. I know Will Smith heard it. I'm not happy. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I need some time to myself. Shut up. Wow, man, it's crazy. Peace out.